Hey there, it's your boy. Holy shit, are they announcing a new Final Fantasy? Where's the fucking volume? Hold on.
What's this? Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting.
Is this a new Final Fantasy?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect you.
I'll have the camera on a sec.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the blood.
Hi, gang. Alright, I was woefully unprepared. When this trailer ends, I gotta hop over to Facebook really quick.
So, I see the dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
This gives me a, like, not from a gameplay, but from like a setting perspective, kind of a Final Fantasy 12 vibe. Holy shit!
It's the Archduke's son. Phoenix. Stop this!
You know, there were rumors that Final Fantasy 16 was going to be announced, but I didn't think it was going to be real. I thought Square would have held their own event for that.
Second life on fire. But that's impossible. The legacy of the crystals.
Sorry, I had to like rush, take a shower. I had to wake up just for this, so I wasn't ready at all. It's almost like I don't know how much of an RPG is here, but I'm definitely interested.
I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Well, I'll be fucked up! It is Final Fantasy 16. Oh shit! And it's an exclusive! I mean, yeah, it'll be PC, but holy shit. Here, hold on, I gotta swap over really quick. I know. Oh shit, I have that. Damn it, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for this at all. There we go. Now I can at least like work on the feed.
Cold change out here. Dang, I'm late for Mom's rally.
There. I just changed it to be more appropriate.
Fuck! Yeah, I got it.
I bet you my audio is screwed up too. What do you want to bet?
Come on, we're gonna be late. Hey!
Test, test, test.
So filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit? Yeah.
Test, test, test. Oh no, it sounds fine. Good. We need that. I don't know why I had to do it that one time.
See, this is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best food in the city, awesome music. This would be great for the last beat I was working on. Just get back into mixing. Yeah, it's been a while.
What do you think about Rio Morales? You gonna vote for him?
It's still hard to think of Mom as a politician. She's been a teacher my whole life. Similar skill sets, right? Corralling people, educating them, making sure they don't throw things at each other.
I'm almost done with, like, not this ship. This looks fantastic.
Hi, I'm Brian Horton, creative director at Insomniac Games. We're excited to show you this first look at gameplay in Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Our story picks up 1 year after the events of the first game, and we find Miles' new home, Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election rally. A war between the devious energy...
Oh, damn, I got retweeted.
...and the underground. A high-tech
Nice.
criminal army led by the Tinkerer starts to break out. In this gameplay sequence, captured on PlayStation 5 hardware, the underground attacks Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge.
So I don't remember if they ever clarified
Roxxon's experimental energy source.
how standalone this is. It looks amazing either way, though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not shoot each other, all right?
I like their armor. Both the, like yeah, sure, the, like, grunt dudes, but, like, the ones that can warp. It reminds me kind of, what was it? Fetch? Was that her name? With the neon powers from, Infamous Second Son. But more armor.
Then grab as much as you can carry.
Should probably pull up OBS over here so I can see if anybody pops in. Then again, I also get kind of a Watch Dogs vibe from them. Like a Watch Dogs 2 vibe.
The bridge is coming down. I have to stop this.
What? Socials not showing up properly? Oh no, they're not. There we go. I want to know how they're going to transition from the original Spider-Man game to this. Like, they did kind of like plant the seed with it with the Miles chapter that you get to play in the original game. Man, everything is so fluid. But like, you can tell that like they knew that what they made worked. Like, while the HUD looks different, functionally it's about the same. Like they didn't make it looks like any major changes. Go get him, Miles.
The bus.
Oh, do we get this segment? Gotta save the bus before it falls down. I feel like that's like a classic Spider-Man segment at this point. Is saving some sort of bus. Hey, you made it work.
Thank you, man. Those people, they're trapped.
I've got an idea.
Oh, is he gonna put the bridge back together? Buddy, that bridge is lost.
I can stop this.
See, even when I'm like not looking like right here where the camera is pretty much at, I can still see it over here. I've got the stream pulled up in multiple places. Good. I'm glad to see that this one hasn't necessarily been pushed back out of its original release window. Yeah, I was so not prepared for this stream today. Sorry, guys. Ooh. New Batman? No. This Harry Potter.
Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. That common bond we share.
Man, this is going to be a conflicting game. Because people still love Harry Potter, but they absolutely hate J.K. Rowling.
Add your own story to these hallowed halls, and quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world.
Like, I won't pretend to know every detail, but
Every corridor, every portrait
apparently she's a turf piece of garbage.
in this castle tells the story. Witches and wizards who came before.
This is a great looking Harry Potter game, though. This is the Harry Potter game that people have probably been waiting 20 years for.
Grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls.
Yeah, and what sucks is that people have probably been working on this for years.
You can't yet imagine. An ancient
Like,
knowledge
despite her
long gone from this
being
world.
garbage. Admittedly, I've seen like the first 5 movies and I've read the first 2 books.
Dormant power.
I won't say I ever got like super into Harry Potter.
It's limitless.
Like I don't dislike like the series itself or anything. Just it never really like grabbed out to me. It was like, hey, you need to.
Journey ahead will reveal
This is the thing you're into. Like I've taken like the little online test or whatever, and apparently like I'm like House Gryffindor or whatever, but like I don't own my own piece of Harry Potter merchandise at all. Which, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm kind of whatever about it either way.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Vondrak, creative director at Raven. One of our goals as developers is to bring the game world to life unlike anything you've ever experienced, and the PlayStation 5 is making that happen.
Around? I mean,
With the
obviously.
power of the new console, we've been able to significantly
here.
enhance the overall experience. From what you see in the world, to how it feels in your hands, to what you hear around you. In Black Ops Cold War, you will be transported to the year 1981, in the middle of one of the most dangerous times the world has ever known, the height of the Cold War. The following is a portion of the first campaign mission, where you've been given the name of a high-value target linked to the Iran hostage crisis. But in true Black Ops style, nothing is as it seems. Take a look.
So who made the Wolverine Origins game?
How long before we get Mirage?
The team arrived in Turkey a few hours ago.
It was Raven.
Position shortly.
Well, there's a few different developers, but primarily Raven Software. New Call of Duty, I guess. This is the, I guess the Cold War one. I remember that guy. I remember him.
Priorities to ID Raj. Let's go on.
I've played Black Ops 1 once. I'm glad to see there's a single player campaign. They didn't fall back on that again. Because that's the only reason I play these games. I got into Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer a little bit. But I didn't really play it. Like, seriously, I prestiged once and that was good enough for me. I mainly play these, believe it or not, for the single player. Here, we're going to come back a little bit. It'll be a little bit more comfortable to view.
I can't make out his face yet. I don't want. The fuck? He just iced everyone in a truck. That's gotta be a rush.
The sneaky boy.
Positive ID.
Huh. This telemarketer's got silenced. Bye, bitch. Man, that dude looks grody. That dude looks so grody. Okay, that kind of isn't the point of a melee, but sure. Lieutenant Woods, you ain't got no legs. Really? How fast is this thing gonna drive? You are shitting me. How is this more efficient than just driving a car? It's a remote controlled car in the 70s. I mean, like, yeah, it's cool. But I don't get it though. You couldn't have just shot a rocket at that thing. Or anything else. You had to blow it up with a remote control car. It's like they had to make the multiplayer make sense. Womp. Yeah, it's some more. Yeah, it's the Cold War. The worst kept secret.
We hope you enjoyed that sneak peek at the campaign for Black Ops Cold War. There are many more twists
That
and
was
turns along the
silly.
way as you begin to unravel the truth, and we can't wait for you
Whatever
to
your name was,
In
you
addition to
should
the story campaign, Cold
see.
War features the next generation of multiplayer online combat and an all-new awesome zombies experience. Today, I have the special honor to announce on behalf of my friends at
Hold on.
Treyarch that the PlayStation community doesn't have to wait to play multiplayer. Starting this Friday, PlayStation players will be able to play the multiplayer alpha exclusively on PlayStation 4.
What?
And for those of you that are watching at home on your PS4, you can preload the experience starting tomorrow. We can't wait to see you online Friday and through the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the show.
The fact that they highlighted that fucking remote control car shows that they think that is the hottest shit. Like, they think that is some hot shit. Yeah, that fucking car is silly. Even Twitter's making fun of it. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
All clear.
Resident Evil 8.
Come on, move!
Yep.
Chris? What the hell? Take him away.
I can tell the RE engine when I see it. There's rumors that Konami is supposed to be showing some shit today. I will bloop my shit right here on camera if Konami shows some shit.
In life and in death, we give glory. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
All right.
Mia.
Quit being so paranoid.
Okay, we've seen most of this footage already.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work.
I don't know if we got the story
But
visual.
the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch,
my camera for a second.
and into the forest deep.
Okay, we're back. Oh, and turn light on.
It's just a local tale.
It's just a local tale. Alright. Say that. Man, that was us learning more about Resident Evil 8?
If it's just looking, window shop away.
Coming sometime next year. That was really it? Capcom. You barely showed anything new. Now here's a game I thought looked really fucking sick. I was so stoked when they initially announced this. This is my kind of shit. Like, y'all saw how much I love Wet. Hell, it's still my profile picture. And this is like in that same grindhouse kind of fashion. I love it. This is definitely a game I'm interested in.
Different piece. Here's Igor.
I am a respected scientist.
I've done so many loops, I've learned to run circles around him.
Oh, we gonna get like a level walkthrough? Nice. This is like Dishonored meets Wet, and I'm fucking down for both. Get that classic Wilhelm screen in there.
Targets out one by one, more than I can remember, but there is never enough time. I go after one, another lives, because right now, half an island away, a different visionary is throwing his nightly cannibal masquerade. Alexis Dorsey.
Everybody shut up! This is my jam.
Igor's a big fan, yet somehow he never makes it to the party. Something keeps him home.
Gold, you there, buddy?
Here's the invite to the party. And here's why Igor blew it off. He made some kind of scientific breakthrough that morning.
I did it! I did it and it works!
That he makes every morning. Unless I get there first.
Oh, so you can go at night, you can go during the day, like... Can you just kind of pick how you progress through this island?
No experiment, no breakthrough. No reason for Igor not to drink his disappointment with Alexis. Now I got a shot at killing them both at the same time. In the same loop.
Oh.
Hey, Wolf! It's time to hunt pig! Wolf! I'm talking about you, baby! Come out and play!
Man, that gun looks so fucking cool. Later, nerd.
8 targets on my list. Every one of them with grand plans for eternal life. To break the loop, I gotta break the rules. Clock's ticking.
And you just ran out of time.
And this chick fucks him up every time.
I'm not like those other idiots. Only got one name on my list. Yours.
And of course it's Bethesda, so like that Bethesda published Wet. Damn, that's a console exclusive. But you know, like, console exclusive doesn't really mean all that much. I say this wholeheartedly as a Sony fanboy. It really doesn't mean all that much if it can be played on PC.
That day, if our positions were switched, would our
Devil May Cry 5?
be different?
Is it just getting a
Would I have
re-release?
your life and you mine? You a demon?
The special edition, baby. This is where you're gonna get that Virgil! That's what I'm talking about! They said it couldn't be done. They were just holding out for the fucking PS5. Oh my god, go away. You're ruining this trailer. This is power. I love it. They know they better be showcasing Virgil during this too. I'll probably pick this up because I'm a stupid bitch. Oh, you can still invoke your V personality too. That's a spoiler for Devil May Cry 5. But at the same time, like, if anyone's that worried about the spoilers for Devil May Cry, like, you're not playing the same game I'm playing. Man, that looks so cool. I hope there's some additional chapters and stuff too. Hi there! Sorry, I just took a look over at chat because that was so cool.
Devil May Cry.
Oh, at launch. I may let that one go a little while before I pick it up, but I will definitely pick it up. It looks so cool. Oddworld? Was it? I think there was a new Oddworld game announced. I feel like there was.
What are they doing? Did those fugitive morons burn down their own hideout?
It sounds idiotic, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Bad karma for burning down my farm.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm. And we're excited to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from the game.
If I recall,
Here, our
he's the...
unlikely hero, Abe, finds himself fresh off the back of freeing his people from the nefarious Rupture Farms. He thinks the journey is over, but soon discovers it has only just begun. The stakes are higher, the threats are larger, the obstacles are more devious, and it's all made possible by the power of PlayStation 5.
If I recall, he's like the father of the Oddworld games anyways. Those were always like really adult games to me. Like they came out when I was but a wee little lad. And they always like felt very adult to me for some reason. And I never really got into them as a result. Despite being interested in them. I was interested, but I never actually like gave them that much of a try. Because like it felt like so like morbidly grim. Oh, you know what?
Wait here. Hey, like a hold up. I could go for a sandwich.
When we transition from one game to another, I've gotta
My tummy's growling. Stop.
I've gotta do a thing. And then copy. No. There we go. Get you put up there. I got my chat box working. I wanted to show it off.
Your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again.
What is this one?
It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together?
This is some creep shit. I'm down.
It won't happen again.
Oh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's.
It was just a glitch.
Gregory, be still.
Like they finally gave him a budget.
Found us.
I've never played these games. Like I understand like the premise of it, but I've never played one of those ever. Ooh, here we go. Some first party goodness. Oh shit. Oh, it's Dark Souls. Okay. Or, Demon Souls, rather, excuse me. I hate myself. I wanted it to be Silent Hill so bad. This looks great, though. Like, Blue Point is such a great studio. I have Demon Souls, but I didn't really understand it back then. I get it now. Man, that looks good. But only after playing Bloodborne and like Dark Souls 3. But I have Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls on PS3. I would consider picking this up, but I'd probably get it on sale. But I think this might, if they have like some real like quality of life upgrades and make this almost like its own game, but still set like in the Demon Souls aspect, then this could be a bit of a system seller. I don't think it's gonna like cause people to flood stores and like put in back orders and shit. But you know, it'll be good. Be a good time. Honestly, I'm most stoked so far about Final Fantasy 16 by far, and that Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. It'd be a good chance for me to revisit the game, because that's Devil May Cry style games in general. I'm garbage at, and I want to get better, and that could be a modest opportunity for me to do so. Like, I'm one of the few people in the world that hates playing as Nero. I absolutely hate the Red Queen. I hate how his sword works. It's like I'm trying to play Final Fantasy VIII while I'm trying to play Devil May Cry, and I hate it. I really like the Bayonetta game, but boy am I garbo at it. As a similar example.
I shall await thy return, Slayer of Demons.
The sequel to Death Stranding. Just kidding. I have no love for Fortnite, and it's primarily because of how Epic has been acting here lately. I tolerated Fortnite for a long time. I understand its appeal. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Fortnite came to PS5. At least they kept it at like a 10-second announcement. If they had to announce it. I guess just to, whoa. I'm all for a new service.
Can you kill something that big?
I own most of these games. There's 2 shown so far that I don't own. 3. Days Gone.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
I may own this one digitally, I can't remember. Man, I haven't seen that shot of Delzin in a minute. But I don't think that one was exclusive, was it? Okay, so 4 games. I don't own The Last Guardian.
After all we've been through.
I guess this is like replacing the free games that we get for PS5. Like, it's a solid ass lineup. Hell, they have Bloodborne in there too. Good. Me being stubborn and not buying Monster Hunter World is finally paying off. Like, is it just this collection? If Etsa's coming with Plus, that's fucking fantastic. Like, holy shit, that's fantastic. Oh, we're actually looking at that console now, baby. I'll be honest, I'm not as much of a Sony fanboy as I am. I'm not super hot on this design. It evokes too many PS3 memories for me, and I don't like it. Also, is that only a single USB port on the front? Maybe it doesn't use it for charging though. And if that's the case and it uses something else, I'm fine with that. It's got some on the back anyways. Like, the PS5... Oh shit, that's soon. Oh man. The digital edition's not cheap enough.
So now you know. Thank you all for
Even though I wasn't going to
amazing journey.
get the digital one anyways.
Drives us to deliver a truly new generation of experiences on PS5. From everyone at PlayStation, we appreciate your continued support, and we look forward to you getting your hands on PS5 very soon. To close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
Man. And what are they leaving us with after hitting us with this price? Oh. That's some Bear McCreary soundtrack right now. It's God of War. I know that song. I have that on Apple Music. Yeah, I think they had teased this as being a trilogy anyways, so I'm happy to see. Damn, that's pretty soon, comparatively speaking. I mean, it's an entire year's worth of time, and I'm a fool if I say it's never going to be delayed. Let's go. I mean, this is a pretty light event. It's 45 minutes, a little over. Yeah, I'll vent more of my thoughts here in a minute. I'll tell you what, you guys can hang out while I build a new scene anyways, because I need one that's primarily for me using my camera without like background stuff. Does that let me chat while I'm working on stuff? What are they saying on Facebook? I'm probably being tagged like I'm not watching it. The pricing doesn't affect me. It being $500 is like right on point. If it had been less, I would have been slightly surprised. And if it had been more, I would have been really surprised. That price point has been pretty much on lockdown. But to be undercut by $100 on your digital edition, just feels wild to me. I have no idea what's on under this. Okay, this is my desktop. Neat. Oh, let's move OBS over there since we're working on stuff. OBS Inception, hi. Because it'll be easier for me to work on here. We're gonna call this just cam. While we talk about this, so let's talk about this show while I work on things. Crap. Okay, so there's my mic. Let's get the camera next. Is it? That's video capture. There we go. Camera. Hi, there's me. Womp. Hi. So this oh my god, I have so many test ones because it wasn't working before. Move that over a little bit. So, about the show. Let's make sure it looks okay. It was short. Shorter than I would have liked. That's what she said. Cool. That's more appropriate. So I can just talk. We'll throw on... Well, you know what? I'm not pulling up my images while I'm streaming. Because I have a lot of shit posting and stuff. It's probably not appropriate for the stream. And I'd rather not put all that on there. My room is a mess because I honestly never planned on filming from this angle. I need to clean that up. But it is what it is. But, yeah, let's talk about this show. So it was announced that the Xbox, their digital editions, right at the $300 mark, if I recall. Like, it was such a stark drop. Series S price. Let me double check that info. Yeah, $300, and the pre-orders start on September 22nd. It's going to launch on the 10th of November, so not only is Sony coming out 2 days later than Xbox, which is that, you know, that sounds insignificant. It really does, but at the same time, like, it might not be. I gotta grab a thing, copy, have to make my presence known to some degree. Womp. Hi, that's me. We'll probably edit this later, but whatever. Lock all these down for now. I won't play with them. So, yeah, them coming out later is gonna be rough. Because there are some people that are purely motivated by that. Them coming out with the cheapest model being $100 more is going to be significant. It's really just going to matter what people perceive, I guess, the value of the games as being. Because if there's one thing that's amazing, yet is also working against Microsoft. And to me as a consumer, this is a good problem, but the fact that most of their stuff could be played on PC, or that they've got Game Pass and they're bringing streaming software, they're basically like throwing it in Google's face and just being like, fuck you, you know, like just throwing that out there and making them deal with it. That's you know, that's a lot. That's a big brain move, to be honest. Real big brain. The game showed they showed a pretty strong lineup. There wasn't a single game there that that isn't going to be a hit in whatever category it's released in. Knowing that some of the PlayStation 4's best games are going to be available, I'm pretty sure that said at launch. That's a big thing for them to help people carry over, because a lot of people, especially like Xbox Live converts, who really like cared about multiplayer, they've probably already got Plus. So the fact that coming in a PS5, like they're already going to have like some of the top library may be significant. It may not be significant enough. But it is what it is. Oh, hey, wait. Where I'm on just cam, I just realized I can put a little image back there. I mean, for now, we'll do that. And just put a little Parasite Eve back there. Oh, God. It's too big. Let's hide that old tag. Put her over there for now. I don't have any sort of like official art, so I have to rely entirely on screenshots for stuff for now. I don't know, that looks kind of cool just as a one-off thing. I was gonna use something from Mass Effect because it's more aesthetically pleasing, but hey, give you some love. Parasite Eve, classic, play it, love it. Yeah, I think Capcom with Resident Evil was fucking lazy. Like, did we get new footage? Sure, but I literally don't know shit more than how we started, other than there appears to be like a merchant style character or something. I don't know. It's kind of whatever in that one. I bet you if we go to the Silent Hill fog posting community that I'm on Facebook, which I'm not going to here, but if we were to do that, they would be fussing right now because they always get themselves worked up for some sort of Silent Hill news and then it never happens. So, you know, admittedly, like every time I saw that it wasn't a Konami logo coming up or you know, something Silent Hill related, like there was just that teeny little part of me that was disappointed for dumb reasons. I wish I'd caught the very beginning of the Final Fantasy 16 trailer, but I needed sleep really bad. I actually still need sleep. I may run some roulettes. We may like make a separate little fun stream of that. I never want to archive my 14 streams, but we may like set up a 14 thing. Maybe. We'll see. 14's not something I ever want to play on cam. I only want to do console games on cam. That's unrelated, but I'm saying that now so I remember that I said it. Devil May Cry though, like, was Capcom looking great. Like, I'm interested in Resident Evil 8. I really am, but that more info that they teased was a fucking joke. Black Ops, yeah, that was silly. I'm like trying to go through the trailer mentally. Just people tell me that I do the little white man blinking meme. I'll bring it up really quick. Is this? I need a GIF. Like, people tell me that I do this all the time. Excuse me? God, I've got to get my Stream Deck set up appropriately for that. But, yeah. I don't know. It was a good showcase. It didn't really have any big surprises beyond Final Fantasy 16. It's gonna take something significant for me to remember to say that, like, on a more regular basis, because I'm so used to Final Fantasy 14, which is what I play, and what we're probably gonna hop on here in a minute, make a scene for just that, because I don't really play 14 on stream. I'd like to change that. Shout out to Jay. But yeah, it was an alright conference. We'll see. Let's see if there's any like blowback about the price points before we go. I'm gonna hop on to the old Twitters, see what they're saying about that PlayStation 5. No, I just want to see some comments about it. Yeah, they didn't say anything about pre-orders. And also, something that's gross, Sony, something that's fucking gross, is not accommodating prices appropriately. And I think like they kind of did it here, because it's pounds, it's euros, but I won't pretend to be an expert. To USD, what is that? Yeah, look at that. You are paying almost $90 more if you pay for it in euros. That is awful. Let's see what they did locally. So the cheapest PlayStation that you can get, like if you want like the full version, which TBH, that's me 100%, because I'm gonna be playing my PS4 games, is going to be to import it from Japan. It ain't cheapest by much. It's cheapest by about 25 bucks. The shipping will probably get you real good, but that's wild. If you want to do just like straight conversions, that's garbage that they priced it like that. But I think any company that does that pricing is garbage. Like, not just Sony, but Sony is the one that I'm going to pick on for that. Is pricing the same for US and Canada? Probably. If that's the case, hell, I may import one from that. $3.99 is a steal for the PS5 digital. Interesting take, cronies. I don't know. I really would have liked to see it more competitively priced, or maybe Sony feels that only $100 difference. Like, they see it as only $100, whereas some people are going to be like, but it's $100. You know, we're in the middle of a pandemic right now, and okay, so this is more along the lines of the comments that I expected. Thankfully, I don't use discs no more. I mean, for people that don't do discs, I think both the digital consoles are good offerings. I should also mention, I actually do plan on getting a Xbox Series X soonish. Yeah, we didn't get a pre-order date. That's gross. Somebody being fussy. That's a decent point. Well, that's expensive. Better go for the Xbox Series X. That's the same price, bro. I'm pretty sure this is the same price. Let me check really quick. You can see all my shit. I don't care. Oh, I should have looked up price. Yeah, it comes in at $4.49 as well. Damn, $7.49 for them kangaroo bucks. Huh. Alright. I don't know where this guy's saying it's literally cheaper. It's the same price, and then the Xbox Series S is that one is cheaper. I wonder if maybe that's what he's saying. You know, I wouldn't have mind seeing the new user interface, honestly. I really want the cross media bar back. I don't hate the PS4 design necessarily at all, and if they could get the cross media bar to be as like quick and precise as it was on like the PSP or like the early PS3 days, minus anything involving the store. The stores always run like garbage. Always. I want to know the price in India. Definitely won't be less than $700. Probably, you're probably right. Interesting. If that would be the Canadian pricing, it would make sense given like how the Canadian dollar is weighed against the US dollar. Lols. Yeah, like I'm stoked for both consoles. Yes, I am a Sony fanboy. Will fully fucking admit it. But I usually pick up like every other Xbox. So how PlayStation's looking right now. Let's check this out.
Sure, we all black now. Climb the step.
Why Stadia?
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Why Stadia?
Hello, Race. How's business?
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god, that's way more violent than one on the stream. I not really like. I didn't know what that was gonna be from, but okay. Big fucking yikes. Well, like that kind of content for like movies and shit, I'm fine with. I don't want that necessarily on the stream. It's gonna be more coincidental content, I guess. That's an odd take. I feel like they're just baiting people. Lulz. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a heart. That's really good. Rep KFC. I mean, I think it's gonna have a more solid game lineup. But Microsoft's really not fucking around this time. They took a breather last gen, and PS4 really gained a lot of lost ground from the PS3 because of it. But that's true. Like that's a very profound comment. You're gonna like. It's not about power alone. It's not what gaming is all about. You know, that's some like 1990s bullshit. Games are a lot more these days. Cool not having discs as long as there's a lot of space. I think you get like 800 gigs. It's honestly not that much. That does bring one thing about the PS5 that is concerning to me. Game sizes are not going to go down yet. Or at least they shouldn't go down. But you know what? I feel like I saw something that said that they might. But either way, they're probably not going to go down. Let's just speak with the assumption that the size a game takes is not going to go down. Games are taking anywhere from 10 to fucking 100 gigs, depending on the game. That's not a lot of space, even with 800 gigs. I have a 2 terabyte drive in my PS4 Pro that I installed myself, and it works for the PS4. Works pretty good. I can put some of them big chunky boy games on there, but still have plenty of space because I know I've done some run-throughs of my PS4 interface and like shown like some of the digital games I have just saved on there. But if games are just gonna get bigger, and like we're only getting like 800 some odd gigs, that's not gonna be enough. Okay, good. I'm glad that it seems to have more appeal to people than I thought. A valid question, though I don't think that's going to be a big concern. Like, Sony at least finally got their shit together with how usernames and licensing works. It's still wild to me that whoever designed the PlayStation Network, like, naming database is like, yeah, we're just gonna make their username the only unique identifying property of them. Like, they didn't assign us like user numbers or anything, so that's why it took so long for them to let us change our names. We're still locked to those original names. Like, while I do use Dragon Yeti, this is kind of hard to find, it's over there somewhere. While I do like use that now, and I've just recently swapped to that, probably about within the last month or so, like my account is still tied to the Buckethead persona, which I'm not upset about. I get it, but when can we pre-order? Same price for less power if you don't want to go all digital. Boy, that's a statement, but like you could also just not buy an Xbox. Instead, like $500 is a decent start on gaming PC, because you can make that exact same argument, like why would you buy an Xbox when you can just build a gaming PC? Like $500 will get you a decent GPU CPU combo, and at that point it's just picking up individual components to make up the other $500. But like once you get those two knocked out of the way, I'm not saying you're gonna be necessarily on like ultra settings for games, but probably something comparable to what even the Xbox Series X is offering. Follow me, I promise follow back, no thanks. Couldn't thank you enough for whatever. Say what you will about either one of them, but you have to admit the product competition of these consoles basically made it better for us. Generally, yeah. I saw someone talking the other day about how the consoles are they're going for very different markets. The Xbox wants to be they want to be able to be played like kind of agnostically from platform, which I think is smart, given the current market trends. Like personally, I have kind of an old school mentality. I love seeing console exclusives. I do love some of that old mentality. That's what I grew up with. It's what, you know, I've based dozens, if not hundreds, of purchasing decisions on. And to see it kind of going away is it is a little weird for me, sure, but for the market and how the market stands currently, I think that that's actually a good call for Xbox to not necessarily lock any of their games really on their console, and to give PC like a chance in the limelight and just have the Xbox be. Well, if you don't want to build a PC and you're fine with just being capped at this, we guarantee that anything we put out under this Xbox Series X label is going to work on this box. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Sony is kind of taking the other approach. They're like, we want to invest into putting out these bomb-ass games. We want to fund development of some really great games and keep some of the gaming mentality alive. Hey there, Lulu. How you doing? Hi. You actually get to see me, which, I mean, we're friends on Facebook, so it doesn't really matter. But hi! I was actually going to consider streaming 14 here in a little bit, based on your comment to me on Twitter. We're going through the IGN comment thread right now, because I want to see how people are reacting to this PS5 showcase now that it's over. But yeah, the PlayStation, they're basically about just wanting to put out like these bomb, like, single player titles that